Alright, what up guys? Kai here. My name's Kai, and I go to CU Boulder, but I also like to trade, and, yeah, this is gonna be my, just overview analysis for potentially what happens next week. So starting off on the daily time frame, what I notice is there has been a fair value gap that's kind of been touched, and not only that, but used as like an order block. I'm looking like here type beat, and then I guess this week it kind of broke through the order block, but if you look up here, kind of subdued and was even further used. So that's not the point. The point is, I'm also looking down here. Oh, fuck. Hold on. So I use rise zones, shout out Bonkonomics, or I did for a little bit, and then just starting to implement them down now. I really like to trade off of order blocks and fair value gaps. That's really my setups. But let's look at 4 hour first. So from a 4 hour time frame point of view, fair value gap. This could be a point of interest right here. And right now it is in a previous fair value gap. So what that could mean is it could potentially fill up back to this fair value gap. That might be where I look to have a bear position once it goes back up here. But if you see, there's one of the rise zones it really didn't like, or I guess really had a reaction off of. Okay. So even further. There we go. I'm looking at this. This could be a potential, if it comes up, an order block. But I'm still also looking around here. It could come back up here. But what I'm looking for is it potentially coming back down further to one of these. So I think the main plan is it could potentially maybe somewhat reach down. If you see right here, maybe it reaches down a little bit, and then it either fills back to here, or even further to this. I could see that happening and filling, and then I could target a zone down here. So yeah, that's what I do. I guess I could also explain trade setup. So here what I notice is there's order block, order block, sweep, retracement. this comes and completely, it respects the order blocks as well as this area. And then, I mean, if you really wanted to wait, you could have waited to see that kind of fill down, touch, and then come back up. Let's look at hour, because it gets too much at times. Sometimes what you can do is called the Tony Two Shoes setup. This is when, so let's just say, okay, this was created. Comes back, you just gotta wait. Okay, fills the fair value gap. Comes back down. Respects this. More likely than not, that's once, twice, 3 times. You can use that order block to come back up to a previous high. But you're in an area of consolidation. So 1, 2, 3, comes up again. There's kind of a fair value gap, but you know that since there was all this kind of backlash from the zone, you can also look over here that it was respecting that. That it's more likely than not gonna fill and even go back down to the order block that I was previously talking about. So that could have been a trade. Yeah, I'm just reviewing potential trades that you can do. I guess right here. Boom. Kind of 2 areas, I guess it's not really showing a fair value gap. It is right here, but you can just also see the space in general right here. But there's also a place that could be an order block. Wait for it to come up. It touches. It's destroyed, or not destroyed. It gets respected. And then, since you had a bull bias, you could go down here. What was it? And yeah, I mean, this is so odd. Alright, here's another Tony Two Shoes setup. So it's a bull. Okay, bull. Keep that in mind. Bull bias. Okay, fair value gap. Monday. It's going up, down, up. Peaks. Touches, respects it, goes a little bit down, but you can look right here. If you didn't want to trade there, just wait for it again, and this is more respecting the more recent order block, and you could have taken that, or even if you had the rise zones, which I don't on that, you could probably be more specific with your take profit. Like, let's see if I can take a gander at this shit. Yeah, I guess with this rise zone, that's actually really good. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about here. All right. So it goes down, right? Comes back up. Okay, that's a good sign. That's the Tony 2 shoes. It's starting. Boom. Boom. 2. Alright, that's technically only one shoe. This is where the shoe could be placed. One shoe's placed. Comes back down. We're keeping in mind that zone right here. Alright? Because it's also, could be an order block. But it's also a zone. Touches that zone. Boom. That's when you're in. That's when you're in. Boom. If you didn't want to take all the way down here, right there. Crazy. Oh, but look at this. If you wanted to be really crazy here, right? Stick with me. Boom. Obliterated. We don't talk about that because, again, look at the bigger time frame. It had to. That's bigger time frame. We're looking at little time frame stuff if you don't want to look at big time frame stuff. Comes down again. One more time. Could have taken a trade right there. Target that zone again. Ridiculous. Love this. Alright, I'm gonna go now.